Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all folks in between, and welcome to another episode of Aunt Millicent's Cooking Show. Thanks for joining me again. Tonight on the show, I have a special request by my producer. This week she said, I think it's some time for some cheesecake. And I said, I can do that. So tonight we're going to be making a very cool homemade cheesecake with a homemade strawberry puree. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and apron up and we're going to get started. Okay, y'all, my audio is going to be completely off. My microphone did not take a charge. It was my fault. And I look so good, and this cheesecake is so good that I thought I'd just dub over this. So here's your ingredients. You're going to need a 9-inch pie pan. So make sure you get one of those. And you're going to need two 8-ounce Philadelphia cream cheese. Okay. You don't have to get Philadelphia, but cream cheese. Okay. So this is weird. It's like watching myself on TV. Wow, she looks pretty good. And then you're going to need some sugar. I think it's a half a cup. There you go. So notice I put my glasses on so I could see. You need some vanilla extract. I think it's a teaspoon. And you need 2 eggs. And not done. Almost. What else? I have no idea what I'm saying here, but I'm sure it was very wise and very deep. So anyway. Wow, she sure can run her mouth. And I don't think I could talk if you tied my hands behind my back. So anyway, for the cheesecake, you have to make we're going to make it puree. Here we go. So you need some strawberries. They don't have to be strawberries. It can be blueberries too. You're going to need some cornstarch. There you go. And you're going to need, lemons. There you go. Those are lemons. It's hard to see for some reason. So lemon juice. And the last thing you need here is 1/3 of a cup of sugar. Okay, that's what I was trying to say here at the last minute. Okay, y'all, I very quickly have moved to the mixer. I want to set the speed at double just so we can get through this quickly. So I'll put my 2 8-ounces of cream cheese. There goes your half cup of sugar. And then here comes your vanilla extract. And then after that, go ahead and stir it up, okay? And just blend it together real good till it's nice and whipped. That's all you have to do, okay? But don't stop on this because we got one more ingredient to add, okay? So when this gets really nice and mixed up, bring in those eggs, okay? Put those guys in there, whole, and all you got to do is put it on kind of a slow blend and blend those together. And you will see the color of your mixture change quite a bit. It'll turn more of a yellow than a white. And there we go. Okay, at this point, I've placed the filler in the pie crust. And I think I'm saying you need to bake this at 325 for 40 minutes. Okay, so we'll put it in the oven and go. And at this point, I'm talking about strawberries. So you need a pint of strawberries. Wash them off real good. And you need to chop the little green part off at the end. Okay, no sweat. And then we have next the obvious chopping montage. Those are fun to make. So just chop that whole pint up, okay? But save half of them, okay? So whatever you do, just make sure that you split them in two, and because we're going to puree one and we're going to cook the rest. Okay, here we are, guys. I'm separating the strawberries into 2 equal halves or groups. So half of them are going to go in the food processor, and half of them are going to go in a bowl. We're going to put them aside, okay? So go ahead and do that. If you don't have a food processor, you're going to have to get yourself a hammer or something. Anyway, zzz, there's your sound effect. And puree them real good, probably a little more than I did. You probably want to liquefy them, okay? So then after that, get yourself a pot, put the puree in, put you 1/3 cup sugar in, and you're going to put in your lemon juice. And then you're going to put in that little bit of cornstarch. The cornstarch is what makes it nice and thick, okay? And then we're going to put that on the stove and heat it to a boil, okay? Okay, y'all, I've got my pot on the stove and I have the puree in there and I'm heating it up. I need y'all to heat that to a boil, okay? You know what a boil looks like. And once you get it boiling, you add your extra strawberries in there, just like that. and they go right in there, and you're going to boil them until they're soft. Okay, and that's it. Okay, y'all. After audio difficulties, we are done with the pie or the cheesecake. So it has come out of the oven and it is firm all around. That's when it's done. And this guy has got to go in the fridge for 3 hours. Don't cheat; it won't turn out well for you. Okay, so it's got to cool down, firm up in the fridge for at least how many? 3 hours. So I want to put it in there, and I'm going to enjoy this later. Okay, see you then. Okay, y'all, we have made it to the dining room. Here is my beautiful cheesecake. I pulled it right out of the fridge. This is 3 hours later, and I still look fabulous. And it's a nice, firm. It firmed up really well, even in the middle. If you check it in the middle, make sure it's firm in the middle when you pull it out of the refrigerator. It should be. So again, we're going to see how well our patience pay off. We also have our strawberry, topping on here. That's more than a puree. So let's see how we did, shall we? Oh yeah. Y'all can't have any of this. I'm going to have all of mine. I'll make one for y'all later. Okay. So fantastic. I hope you had a pleasant time making cheesecake. I suggest you try this recipe. You can try it with blueberries or whatever the kind of berries you want. I do apologize for the audio difficulties. I think I just forgot to charge my mic. But I think we'll cobble through. I would have started over, but I have to go get brand new supplies and everything. And, don't want to waste the opportunity. So anyway, I wish you all a very happy and healthy bon appetit.